Hi Internet, welcome to the channel. Let's do a Tuesday Los Angeles Times crossword puzzle. This one posted on July 22nd, 2025. Ed Sessa is the constructor, Patty Verrill is the editor, and I'm John Appleseed. I'm your host here on the channel. And let's get into the puzzle. One across is Mark's brother, known for silent gags, which is the one who didn't talk. Was that Harpo or Chico? Let's try Harpo. One down, everything blank changed. Everything has changed, just fits kind of grammatically. Two down, alphabet starter. A, or A, B, C would be the first three letters of the alphabet. Three down, food step. Let's try to recommended daily allowance. Four down, some neutron stars and analog watches. Pulsar is a neutron star, isn't it? And Pulsar is a brand of watch, I believe. Five down, seasoned vet, an old hand, or an old something. Rush singer Paula Abdul fits there. Burn with steam is scald. Yes, that does fit. Okay, so maybe an old dog. 20 across, Indonesian archipelago, now known as the Moluccas. I want to say the Spice Islands or something. I don't know what 5 down is. 21 down is trendy place, an in spot. That fits with Spice Islands. 6 down, architectural detail. Is that a specification? A spec? For short is in the clue. Laborious process could be a slog. 7 down, Jiffy Blank, a chain that specializes in oil changes. That is Jiffy Lube. Uncontaminated, pure. 8 down, once around the world is an orbit. 9 down, artist's primer or primer. Don't know. Recede slowly is ebbs. Like the tide at its ebb, I'm at peace in the web of your arms. So I'm going to try the Spice Islands for what the Moluccas may have been known as. An old pro. There we go. I couldn't think of a word that began with P that would be the ending of that phrase, but old pro does work. Yeah, there is something. Is it gesso? Some term from painting. I don't know what it is. I think that's the right word. 22 down, diet friendly on labels would be light or low calorie. It's spelled that way on a label. Okay, 10 across. In style. No, 16 across. Walesa of Poland Solidarity Movement. That is Lech Walesa. 19 across, blank day vitamins, 1 day vitamins. 10 down, concealed, cloaking device that the Klingons had, or was it the Romulans on Star Trek? 11 down, reddish brown dyes used in body art, henna. Henna is plural. 12 down, clinched the win. You iced it or aced it? What is in style? That's chic, so let's try iced it for clinching a win. Took aim for targeted with at. 13 down, deep divide is a chasm. And 30 across looks like a French clue. Mardi Gras for 1. Okay. I was going to say is a French word, but I don't think that fits with Mardi Gras, even though Mardi Gras is Fat Tuesday or Greasy Tuesday. Maybe this is low fat. And then Mardi Gras is a fest for 1. Okay, yeah, I like that. 23 across, fiddlesticks, darn or gold darn or something. 27 across, thorny garden flowers, some kind of roses. 31 across, Alpo rival, Alpo brand of dog food. IAMS, I think, is another one. Fuel additive brand, that is STP, shows up in crossword puzzles from time to time. R&B legend Otis, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Otis Redding. I think I was trying to say Otis and Redding at the same time and came out with Rotis. 24 down, frozen food directive. Instructions on the label would say heat, I guess. Fiddlesticks. Oh, darn. That's what it is. And like clothes put out to dry, they would be damp. And thorny garden, tea roses is a thing. Thorny garden flowers are tea roses. So we've got some circle letters. I see a C and an A figure out maybe if they spell something when we get to the end. Let's try in spot for the trendy place in 21 down, 28 down, key near F1 on my keyboard. I've got an ESC escape key exactly next to the F1. It's always a little cheat when I have a keyboard in front of me. 32 across, tire inflation abbreviation per square inch, I think, PSI. 29 down, many Punjabis. I think the Sikhs are predominant in the Punjab region. 33 across, currency of Montreal and Toronto would be the Canadian dollar. I guess that's abbreviated CAD. Okay, that's a good clue for CAD. Usually CAD is clued as, bad guy. 35 across, shake, rattle, and roll at a concert, to rock out. So our circle letters now are C-A-K. Don't know what it'll be. 35 down, artifact, could be a relic. 40 across, Vietnamese New Year. That's Tet, and I mistyped an R there for in spot. Tet fits. Reminds me to check my letters and type more carefully. 41 across, move like a kangaroo, hop, I guess. And 36 down, alley blank pass, and alley oop pass in basketball. 33 down, rounded roof. Is that a cupola? I think that is correct. 37 across, six-pack in a gym, six-pack of abs. 42 across, enchanted girl in a fantasy comedy. Ella Enchanted is a title that kind of rings a bell. I don't think I saw it. Absorb as spilled milk. Don't know. 50 across, hybrid big cats. Ligers, a hybrid between a tiger and a lion. Maybe. Drains could be saps. 38 down, hazy shape, a hazy blur. Not a weather, a lee. On the lee side rather than the weather side of a ship or an island. Encouraged, egged on. And sponge up for absorb spilled milk. Yes, 46 down, Soviet Premier Khrushchev is Nikita. And so our circle letters are C-A-K-E, which spell cake. And we'll see if we've got, looks like cake's going to be the ending of this clue, of this answer. 51 across, nothing to it. And watch what each circle letter literally is. Each one is literally a piece of cake. Is relic wrong? They are pieces of cake? Or are they a piece of cake? It's a complete phrase. Put an I there, an E there. A piece of cake. There we go. That works. 47 down, hoarder's error. Don't know. 43 down, venomous snakes. Nope. 43 across, lab container. Let's try vial, and maybe vipers for the poisonous snakes. 47 across, blown sign of affection, a blown kiss or an air kiss. Hoarder's error. Egg container. A bird nest. And I think 47 down is A and E, which is a cable channel, right? Nest. 60 across, teen sleuth Nancy Drew. 63 across, Canadian gas brand is Esso. Spring blooms with beards are irises. A piece of cake, yes. 48 down, aquatic barkers are seals. 49 down, hedgehog mascot of Sega, Sonic the Hedgehog. 55 across, soon to Shakespeare is anon. More typing errors today. 52 down, picture, informally. A photo would be an informal way to spell photograph. Diet friendly on labels. Okay, this is light, which is what I wanted to put in instead of low fat, which I initially tried low cal. Gadget review site is CNET for 53 down. 64 across, Glaswegian. Someone from Glasgow is a Scot. So I think those all work. 56 across, most suitable, ideal. Will I ever find the girl in my mind? The one who is my ideal? Maybe she's a dream, and yet she might be right around the corner, waiting for me. Ideal goes in for most suitable. Sculpture trunk, a sculpted trunk would be a torso. Angst for the feeling of dread. Erg for unit of energy. Ass for a biblical beast. Valet's milieu, a parking valet would be on a parking lot. And T finishes the puzzle. There we go, 9 minutes and 41. Not exactly a piece of cake, but not too difficult today, which is what you'd expect for a Tuesday. I enjoyed that. Thanks so much for joining me on my puzzle on my channel. Please come back for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.